Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida. This is the Capital One Orange Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 11 seed in this playoff, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on the number 3 seed in the playoff, the Florida State Seminoles. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's quarterfinal time in the CFP, and let's get it going. Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So Florida State's offense has the football first here today. Down to the final 8 now. Quarterfinal matchups at neutral locations, Kirk. And that means one team which won a conference championship is rested. The other team is coming off an emotional win just a week ago.
And Chris, the prevailing thought would be, boy, the team that gets a chance to rest would be in a better position. But as we saw in 2024, the teams that got that rest, they lost their rhythm. And I think the teams that had a chance to play, they continue to stay in their routine, and it really benefited them. Let's see how it plays out today. Good push up front and great acceleration by this back. I tell you, he's doing a pretty good impression right now of a combination of greats that they've had at Florida State. Guys like Warwick Dunn and Devontae Freeman, and more recently with guys like Cam Akers and Dalvin Cook.
They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Play fake, looking to throw. On the run here, lets it go. And it's incomplete that time. Just out of reach of the receiver. Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. To throw, it's Cook, bringing pressure. He's hit right as he throws it, incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
This one will be fair caught. The Volunteers offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men who are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
Quick throw to the left. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, sometimes these wide receiver screens, the quarterback simply needs to play the numbers game to the outside, and he can avoid these negative plays in the future. Pretty much that simple.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. A play action, looking to throw. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. That's caught. It's Flanagan. They'll stop him short. The completion gained 5 yards, but brings up fourth down. And the Volunteers will have to kick this away. That's the first punt of the afternoon for this offense. We'll see what he can do with the return. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain in return. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. They reversed to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
A lot of times this can be a tough play to defend because you're so concerned with getting pressure on the quarterback. But here the defense does a good job of coming off of coverage and chasing down the receiver.
And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
He pulls in the catch. And they bring him down, but not before he reaches the 38. First down from there. And the Knowles will line up on 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground here.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. Back to throw. It's Cook. Catch made on the left side. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, it seemed like the offense was trying to throw some kind of misdirection with that run there. But give credit to the defense. They were prepared for anything, and they swallowed that running back up. Nice defensive stand.
So here on 4th down, out comes the field goal team. Trying to knock it through from 48 yards away. And he's got it from 48 yards out, showing off the big leg. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out, and they get a drive going this time. Play action here on 1st down. Lets it go quickly. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Move the sticks for a 1st down for this Tennessee offense, and this quarterback is really starting to throw the ball well, putting the ball in the money, and giving these receivers a chance to make plays after the catch. And I tell you, they've had some great quarterbacks, as we know.
Looking for a man deep down the left side. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, it's an incompletion here, but I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough 4th down decision?
Usually with a quarterback sneak, the worst thing that can happen is he gets stopped for no gain. This guy's trying to make something happen that's not there, and he loses yardage on 3rd and inches. Now we got 4th down.
Trying for a 4th down completion. He's got it, enough for a 1st down. The Volunteers are going to keep this drive moving.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit.
Looking to throw it deep. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Big shot downfield here early in the game. Couldn't quite connect, but even on an incompletion, these deep shots do a good job of keeping those safeties back and can open up other aspects of this offense.
Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as a quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Quick completion to the tight end. The reception, that's about 7 yards, but 4th down coming up here. And the Vols will send the punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And the kick bounces and goes out of bounds down near the goal line. Outstanding work by the punter. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. Looking to build on this lead in this possession and has settled for 3 last time out. He's past the marker and still going. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Receiver makes the catch.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a 3rd down play. Looking downfield. It's Cook. Finds his man. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
1st down, looking to throw the ball. The pass is incomplete.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really did give himself a chance to work through his progressions, locked into his primary, tried to force it in there, and it doesn't work out.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. And he'll set up to throw. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28. As we break for the quarter, Kirk, Florida State is on top. We've reached the end of 1 in this quest to move 1 step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Through 1 period, these teams are finding out that playoff games just feel different. Who can handle the nerves better as we head to the 2nd? So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. Now the handoff. Breaks in open space. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the 1st half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
3rd and short here in this playoff. It's the 9th play of the drive coming up. Takes off in a bootleg. Deep shot toward the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Moles. And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. They took a look just to confirm it, but it looks like they got it right on the field. After the review, the play will stand. Now the try here for the extra point. The extra point makes it a 10-point game. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. Last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker. Second down after that completion. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Going for a big play downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Finally brought down after an explosive play for this offense. Big gain. Offense beginning to click on this drive as they try to reach the end zone for the first time today. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Makes a quick grab. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
This quarterback has a lot of different options, but I don't mind him getting this wide receiver involved so early in the game. Let him build up his confidence. He could have a monster day for you.
That completion makes it second and medium. Looking for a receiver. Running out of time in the pocket. Picks it up himself and still going. That's a strong run. They finally tackle him down at the 4.
Well, this is the risk of playing man-to-man coverage for the defense. You got to spy the quarterback to prevent him from picking up big yards like this. Good decision by the quarterback, and a good job of using those legs.
They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Stop at the line, still a few yards short from pay dirt.
It is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now 3rd down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A-gap and try to overpower that defensive front.
The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. Coach chooses to go for a field goal attempt here. They'll set up on the left hash mark, so something of a tricky angle. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. A solid kick. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
Chris, they get the 3 points, but looking back at it, 4th and inches. Pretty conservative call there. I really thought they would have gone for it.
Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic and moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? Tackle made after a solid gain to spot the ball at the 34.
Boy, another 1st down and another good run by this back from Florida State. Tell you, he's doing his job as far as living up to the great tradition of Florida State running backs.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Back to pass. It's Cook. Quick throw misses his mark there. Incomplete.
You know how it is on these slant routes. They're much quicker than maybe the receivers anticipated. To me, it looked like he misjudged this one, and he simply couldn't bring it in.
Now it's 2nd down here. They'll change the pre-snap look now. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
And 3rd and short to hand the ball off. They make the stop, but he's in enemy territory now. First down at the 45.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
The Noles are on the move here. First down, looking to throw the football. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
That's an easy completion for the quarterback, finding his receiver just dragging underneath coverage.
2nd down, looking to throw it. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure, just got it away.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Catch made over the middle. And moves the football to the 27 on the first down.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Back to throw again. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
To the air. It's Cook. This pass is caught. They bring it down to the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. First down.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it. So here comes the kicking team on the field. They'll settle for 3. He was successful in his first attempt. This one, a chip shot, 25 yards out. And it's good right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. First down, looking for more now. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. Ball moves to the 37 on the gain. It's first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He lets it go. Freshman shows inexperience. Lucky it didn't get intercepted.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually it's going to cost you.
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. Got to think about changing things up schematically. Help.
Looking deep down the left side. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Could take it all the way. Inside the 40. Steps out after a crucial takeaway. This could be a big turning point.
It's third and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring on them.
Off the play fake on first down. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. He made the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
And the single back takes the handoff. Solid gain there. Sets up a first and goal at the 7. And the timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying.
Touchdown, Seminoles. They finish off the scoring drive.
Chris, that's his second touchdown of the day. You talked about getting off to a great start. He may have more in it.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point makes it a 17-point game. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. This has been a rough first half. They'll have to regroup at intermission, but in the meantime, let's see if they can get some momentum going. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Hot over the middle. It's Flanagan. Ball scooped up by the defense. They bring him down, but a heads-up play to scoop up the fumble and make first down yardage.
You know, with wide receivers, we get enamored with their size and their speed and their versatility and their ability to make plays after the catch. But none of those things are more important than taking care of the ball. He makes the catch, but he doesn't secure the football, and it's a fumble.
They make the tackle, but that play moves it inside the red zone.
Chris, I cannot believe we're still in the first half. This guy's already got a couple touchdowns. Now he's adding to his receiver total here by picking up another first down and more yards.
To throw, it's Cook. Launching one to the end zone. It is intercepted. Look out, he's in the clear. And they'll finally bring him down after a huge return. The defense doesn't just get the takeaway. They set the offense up in great field position. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. Looking to throw it on first down. Delivers quickly to the left side. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment. But here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact. And as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. The pocket breaking down. He'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack. What will the call be on third and long now from the 44? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for a man deep on the right side. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down. The Volunteers will have to kick it away. Ball lands at the 5. It doesn't check up. Bounces into the end zone for a touchback. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. Gives it to the back. You get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. On first down, it's play action. He's looking to scramble. Slides down to avoid the tackle. Minnows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. Exciting, action-packed, enormous drama. Talk about a first half of football. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true three-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball, he is a problem. I don't think this defense has the solution. And on that note, time to throw it back to our guys at the stadium.
All right, Kevin, thank you. We appreciate the breakdown. The Seminoles will kick it off to begin the second half. thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. After falling way behind in the first half, they need to find a spark right now to cut into this big lead. Able to pick up just a couple of yards. That's good run defense.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
With the catch, it's Flanagan. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a third down. You trust that offensive line to come up with a first down, and they get it.
And looking to throw now on first down. Looking for his back. Hunt in the open. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Tennessee.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You give the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
Lining up to try the extra point. PHC is good. They still trail, though. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. This game has suddenly gotten more interesting, so this offense needs to be productive here. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Back to pass. It's Cook. He's running out of time here. Looks to the left. Pass caught. Breaks loose at the 45. Out of bounds, but not before a big gain. This offense is ripping the defense apart today.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. It's a quick grab. Gets some space around the 30. And the junior with some excellent work after making the catch.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
The Seminoles lining up here on 1st and 10. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Hunt quickly. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4. On the ground, it's Bray. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
Running up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. And it's caught! Touchdown, Florida State.
Well, if you're going to give it to him, he's going to take it. That's his 3rd touchdown today against this defense. Whether they play zone or they play man, he's finding ways to win matchups and get the ball to the end zone.
And they tack on the extra point. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. first play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Short pass finds the tight end. Will not be brought down. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Quarterback delivers quickly, a receiver on the screen. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
What a hit there on third down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big fourth down play.
The Vols will line up to kick it away. We're going to punt it away for the fourth time today. And the punt will bounce out of bounds inside the 10. Do it any better than that. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. The defense make adjustments. We'll see what the offense can do with poor starting field position. And there's a handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Second down after that run on the previous play. It's a bootleg looking to throw. Bought some time, now lets it go. They get him down pretty quickly, but it's a solid gain in that short throw. So let's see what they like here on third and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. Nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead, you keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Well, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Catch made, looking for the goal line. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
As quarterbacks, when you see man-to-man coverage, before the balls even snap, you're looking for a matchup that you want to exploit and take advantage of. This time, he waits for the back to find that matchup with the linebacker.
Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Volunteers.
Because I don't care what era we're talking about in college football. Defending the option when it's really well executed, one of the toughest things that defense can do, and this quarterback deserves a lot of credit. A great feel of when to pull it and when to give it. This time he keeps it himself for the touchdown.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Looks like the returner will try and field this one. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Here comes the Florida State offense on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Looking to pass. It's Cook. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. He saw it, but he gets out across the 25-yard line.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws. They are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
Good enough for the first down to the 37. They come up on first down, clock running, final minute here of the third quarter. Oh, a reverse. Picks up the force, looking for more. He makes the stop, but it's a big play with a 31.
This is a risky call by the offense. A lot of times you'll see these plays get blown up, but not here. The receiver turns on the jets and makes a big play downfield for a nice chunk of yards.
Moves out of the pocket. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. Second down play now coming up.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Second down after the incompletion. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a first and goal now.
Great job by the quarterback with an accurate throw against man coverage for a first down. Overall, by the entire group, good execution by this offense.
The receiver makes the catch. He's swarmed by the defense. Break for the quarter, Kirk. Florida State is on top, sitting in a pretty good spot as you wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats where we have a chance. All right, here comes the fourth quarter. Everything to play for here. Who is going to stay alive, survive, and advance in the college football playoff? The break to talk about it. Now we begin the quarter with the offense set up, second and goal. To the air, it's Cook. He escapes the pocket. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, goals.
What a threat for this offense to have a weapon like this at quarterback. Down in the red zone, surveying the coverage, nobody open, so he does it himself with his legs and gets to the end zone for the touchdown.
Set now to try the PAT. And the extra point up and good makes it a 3-score game, up 17 here in the fourth. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. They're going to run it. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, the defense did a great job of mirroring the runner that time. Nowhere to go. Big loss in the game. They walled him off perfectly, brought him down before he could get to the sideline and get out of bounds.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. The pass is complete to the tight end. They get it down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Interesting call here, Chris, with a screen pass in the fourth quarter late in the game. I think they're expecting the defense to get upfield on the pass rush. But give the defense all the credit. Recognizing it, almost really anticipating that this screen was coming, and then rallying to the ball.
Caught. Completion. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
He gets loose. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so second and 3.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Pressure is coming. Able to get the pass away, but took a hit that time.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. A deep shot to the left side. Can't connect in the long throw. Incomplete, a fourth down stop. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field.
What a great job by this defense, really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the fourth quarter, a fourth down play. They step up yet again. Now you give the ball to your own offense, you work that clock, and you seal victory.
Receiver makes the catch on a comeback route. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line. First down here for this offense.
Man, I've really enjoyed watching this guy play all year, and it's been great to see him in person today. Making good decisions, accurate throws, and
headed for the end zone. Touchdown, Seminoles. They continue to roll up the score.
You talk about being in a zone. This guy continues to make big plays. That's another touchdown pass for the quarterback.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. That last possession, they got stopped on fourth down in their own end. Let's see if they can get it going this time. He hands it off from the gun. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, drops back. The sure hands. It's Flanagan. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Well, it's hard to be in man coverage when the quarterback has this kind of time to be able to navigate and find the open man. He finds his receiver pulling away from that defender, makes a nice throw and a first down.
Catch hauled in here over the middle. Brought down, but the gain moves the ball all the way to the plus 42.
There you go. I love to see that fullback get involved. Take advantage of the defense, sometimes forgetting the fullback. Defenders rarely see offenses that look for the fullback out of the backfield, and here it pays off for a first down.
It's a quarterback keeper. That's a stop behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him for a 3-yard loss.
Man, oh man, was the defense ready for this play. The quarterback just searching for anywhere to go, looking for daylight, but couldn't find anywhere to go in the keeper.
Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet. Defense sets the formation. It's 3rd down. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Tight end makes the grab. That moves the football to the 27 and a first down.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Zero running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
They look to throw it here on second down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Offense moving closer to the line to gain after that catch. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. Finds an open target on the left side. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down. The Vols begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Motion now from the tight end. QB decides to keep it here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
It's a nice job by this defense. They saw option. They actually forced the quarterback to hold the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You can tell they worked hard on that in practice.
The shotgun handoff here. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Looking downfield. Grab made near the sidelines. Good job keeping the foot in bounds. That'll be enough for a first down.
Good job by this offensive line, and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on 3rd down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far.
And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Vols.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. This group has been clicking. They really built momentum. And the defense make adjustments. Come up with a stop here. Dropping back. It's Cook. Defense is coming after him. And it's incomplete. Even in the first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. Incompletion sets up a second down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Catch made on the right side. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. Important second down play coming up. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete, just out of reach. A little too much on that throw.
Oh, man, I really like the route here by this wide receiver. Does a nice job of separating, creates some space there. The quarterback, unfortunately, just puts that ball too far out in front of him.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. You make the tackle, but that play moves it inside the red zone. This offense shows its explosive ability. One huge play. They're set up just inside the red zone now. Looking to throw it from the red zone. It's caught. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Looking to throw yet again. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Tackle at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now.
It's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly, you got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. So play number 7 on this drive is a 3rd down and goal. Looking to throw. It's Cook. Cook near the goal line. Can't get to the end zone. They'll spot the ball at the 2.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
Big play for both teams. Can the offense punch it in? Touchdown, Florida State. And the route is on.
You know, this head coach and even the players always talked about wanting to play a full 4 quarters. And that's what we're seeing right now. I don't think they're interested in running the score up. I just think they're out there executing the plays called. And right now, they continue to put touchdowns up on the board.
So they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. Well, this has been a disappointment. They've had their doors blown off here, just playing for pride at this point. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. Pass complete, and 2nd down now. The tight end goes in motion before the snap. Takes the handoff, looking to throw. It's a short completion to the big tight end. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Well, this is called settling down in a zone defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that 1st down.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. He's looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up. Here comes 3rd and long, trailing in the game. Giving up that sack earlier could prove to be decisive. They'll try a pass here. Caught by the receiver.
Hey, there's the execution that's been lacking most of this game, but they'll take it. You know, you try to do everything that you can to learn and try to build for the future. And at this point in the game, it's obviously over, but you love to see the offense coordinator still giving this quarterback opportunities.
Needs a completion here on 4th down. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a 1st down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going. And the Volunteers will have 1st and 10 here. Looking to throw here. Heavy pressure, he lets it go.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Catch is made down the middle. They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone.
With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
1st down, looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Flanagan. They bring him down, but that play will set up a 1st and goal now at the 10. The offense takes timeout with 26 seconds remaining. The Volunteers are in the red zone. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Just flings it out of bounds, and pass rush closing in.
Now, this defense has done such a great job of disrupting the timing with his quarterback and his wide receivers. Sacked him multiple times, consistent pressure, just dominating performance.
And the pass is incomplete. That's 3 in a row. His passing game out of sync.
Boy, Chris, it has been tough sledding today for the old man under center. At this point, you just hope he's able to get out of this game healthy.
And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Looking for 6. Can't connect downfield. Incomplete, and a turnover on downs.
Well, that'll do it, Chris. This defense has played well the entire game. It's very fitting here on this fourth down play in the fourth quarter. Under 2 minutes to go. They step up again. Give them the game ball.
Trying to find some room. It's Bray. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain. In the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser starts the offseason. The winner moves on. And so do we. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. weeks ago has all built to this. The championship game in the Big 12 Conference. One that has a long history of classic finishes. We could be in for another one here today. Welcome, folks, to AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys, right here in Arlington, Texas. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Oklahoma State Cowboys, taking on last year's national champions, the Texas Tech Red Raiders. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. So the Oklahoma State Cowboys offense comes onto the field for the first time today. And the reason why this is one of the games of the week is you got a receiving core that's just been lighting people up. It's so hard to stop collectively, but they're running into an elite defense that's filled with confidence too, Kirk.
Yeah, Chris, I'm going to turn it around a little bit and talk about, I think, the offensive line. We know what the receivers can do. Will the quarterback have enough time against this defense to be able to make the throws where he can try to expose the secondary? That's the real challenge. Can you protect the quarterback to give these receivers a chance to make plays?
Starts with a quick pass to the left off the RPO. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. He went backwards on first down, so second and long from the 24. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Looking for a man deep down the left side. It's caught inside the 30 and still going. They finally bring him down, but he makes it inside the 15-yard line. First down, great scoring position.
Boy, it's got to be so rewarding for an offensive coordinator when your play call perfectly counters the defense's call. That's exactly what we saw right here. That play targeted the coverage's biggest weak spot, and it led to a wide-open wide receiver.
This offense showing their explosive ability. One huge play, and they're set up in the red zone. He'll hand it off. Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. And he will be stuffed for no gain. Early in this conference championship game, one of those crucial plays, a third down in the red zone. On the move now. Has a path to the end zone. They finally stop it, but that gain is good for a first and goal. And the Cowboys looking to cap the drive here. It's first and goal. They'll try to run this one in. They test the middle there, but get nothing. Coming up, second down and goal. Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Cowboys. Setting the tone early, Kirk. How about the execution? Opening drive of a conference championship game.
Yeah, Chris, I'm with you. Usually it takes you maybe a series or two to just kind of get settled in, especially with all the hype. But not this offense. Got to give them a lot of credit. They were ready to go, and it really showed up on that opening drive.
And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open score. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Oklahoma State 7, Texas Tech 0.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Tackled at the 22. Good job on the coverage team. Red Raiders offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. Let's check out the impact players in this game. They're guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Because I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. And they're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coaches told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
Throwing up play action. Bringing pressure. He's got it in the open. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. Quarterback now all alone in the backfield. First down. They're going to throw the football. That's reeled in. It's Brooks. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Second down play coming up for this offense. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41. The Red Raiders pick up enough for a first down. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Brought near the sideline, but just a short gain. And he shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Puck over the middle. It's Brooks. They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone. And the Red Raiders come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Handoff to the back. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard. Been a really productive drive, but the loss there now makes it 2nd and 12. Second down, we're going to throw it. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, he can't hang on. What an opportunity to score there. Instead, incomplete and third down. Running out of time in the pocket. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down. So they're short on fourth down. The coach decides to trot out the field goal team. And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. They'll return it from inside the 5. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Oklahoma State offense is back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. Makes a quick catch. That's a quick tackle, but they pick up solid yardage on that short throw. Third down coming after that completion. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Eventually taken down, but how about the spin move that earned him first down yardage? Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. The game is enough to move the sticks. Ball at the 40. Productive drive so far as they reach the 40 with another first down. Looking to throw it on first down. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time. Here's the second down play. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. The short completion of the tight end. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. That play will move the sticks. Set him up first down at the 42. The back's got it. Stout defense there. It's a 3-yard loss on that run. Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And it falls incomplete. 9th play of the drive coming up. This is a tough 3rd and long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Grabbed by the receiver. The defense will wrap them up after a 7-yard gain. They'll bring up 4th down. The decision is not not to go for it on fourth down. Here comes the field goal team. He got it. The field goal's good.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50-plus.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And the Texas Tech offense is back out on the field now. They settled for a field goal last time out. Let's see what they can do this time. Here's the handoff. Runs through the defender. Puts the defender into the spin cycle and breaks free. They make the tackle, but that's a great pickup on the ground. The Red Raiders looking to crank up the tempo a bit. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Deflected by the defense and incomplete. Following the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 39. And here's the handoff. We've seen you able to make the stop after a short gain. Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Locates the tight end. It's complete. They move the ball across midfield and set up a fresh set of downs. Handoff here from the shotgun.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. If I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Not much on that play. Brought down short. 3rd down coming up after that running play. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down. And the Red Raiders will bring their punt team on the field now. Kicks it a little too far. Bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Drive starts at the 25. And the Oklahoma State offense takes the field. They were fortunate to get points on the last possession because of a long-range field goal. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be first down yardage. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. The pocket breaking down. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. Quarterback drops back. Finds his target, and it's complete. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Looking to throw again. He makes the grab. And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the first down mark. Offense looking to keep the drive going here. 3rd and short now from the 44. They'll try to run for the first down. They move the ball to the 48 and earn a fresh set of downs. The Cowboys pick up enough yardage for a first down. Breaks into the clear. Tackle made, but the game moves the ball to the 30. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. Looking for a man. The ball is picked off. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Well, they come out of that nickel package. The move pays off, gives them an extra defensive back on the field, a little bit more speed and awareness, and it pays off with this big interception.
Now the first play of this drive now from the 35. He'll hand it off. Jukes to get free. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Tailback takes the handoff again. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. It's a keeper. Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Oh, the pass is picked off. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
And this is a big-time play by this linebacker showing his versatility. We know he can stop the run, but in zone defense with cover two, he's got an area he's got to be able to defend, and it's exactly what he did. And I don't know if the quarterback even saw him or knew that he was capable of making a play like that.
So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at their own 46. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Signs the quick throw. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. That completion makes it second and medium. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Receiver makes the grab. They make the tackle, but this offense now in scoring position. First down to the 32. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Wide open downfield. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. First down from the 15. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. And the pass falls incomplete on the final play of the first quarter. Well, Kirk, Oklahoma State has the lead here. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period.